Hey everybody, it is January, so in Idaho not a lot of gardening going on. So today I'm going to repair a lamp. You ever buy a lamp from a yard sale or a thrift store, you invest like in a whopping $3 or $5 into it, and it doesn't work? Or maybe you just have a lamp you've had forever and it doesn't work. Um, I've never fixed one, so we're gonna go through this together. I don't think it's too hard. I've done some research, and I'm a fairly handy guy. At least I like to think I am. So I bought, anyway, it's usually the socket that goes out, the switch right in here. So we'll see if that's the case. I bought a repair kit for it, which this kit is a little overkill. You probably could just find the socket and replace that, and that's probably all you'd need. I bet that would be less than $5. I paid $13.99 for this on Amazon. It's a repair kit. You can build a whole lamp inside of the lamp with this. So anyway, is what it is. It comes with a new cord, and I'll show you why I'm going to change that out. Normally you probably wouldn't have to. Has the socket set in here. It also even has a new harp, new knobs and everything, so we can dress it up and make it look even better with it. So it's not a waste of money for me. You'll have to decide, what your needs are. So I've got it unplugged. Duh, right? And so the harp, this is called the harp, has usually these deals that slide, then you just squeeze them together and it comes right out. So that's pretty easy. And then you just, when I understand, pull this baby out, and there's your cord. So I am going to, however, see if we have enough room to feed the new cord through. Yeah, I think so. And this should unscrew. So from what you can get kits, or you can just decide whether you just want to replace the inside and leave this screwed in and pop that on there. I'm so sorry. Let me get you closer. Let's see what we're doing here. Okay, so this just pulls out. This unscrews the base of it, and it sits together. So you can replace just this part, leave this all in there, and rewire the new one in. See, that slides over. Now you'll have one silver wire, one copper wire. I am just going to cut this off because I am replacing the cord. I'll show you why. We have one silver wire, one copper wire. So the hot wire typically goes to the copper wire, and the ground wire, or the neutral wire rather, goes to the silver wire. And how you can tell is one of your leads is bigger, and you try to plug it in, you have to turn it around because it won't fit in. That's because the bigger one is your ground wire, or your neutral wire, sorry. And the small one is your hot wire. Oh, there. And so usually the neutral wire is the rough one. Yeah, and it is here too. So you can kind of feel it if you can't see it. One is kind of textured and the other one's not. It's smooth. The smooth one is the hot one. So the hot one, the smooth one, would go to the copper wire. So we'll make sure we do that. And the reason why I'm changing this cord, which you normally probably wouldn't have to, but this cord is so old, they're both small. Because really it'll go either way and work, but it's a little bit safer having it the right way, so we're going to try to do it the right way. Take that all out and yank the cord out. Ta-da! Okay. Now, These ones come with the nice electrical ends that just clip in and you screw them down. If they're wires like these, you want to make sure that you wrap them around clockwise so that they'll tighten, so that they won't come out when you tighten them. So, pretty simple. I'm going to hopefully be able to get this up in there. Okay. So, I am going to have to cut these off and thread it up in there because it won't fit through the hole with these ends on there. So I'll be right back. Okay, I got it. So here's the piece that we screw in it. This one has a set screw in it, so I loosened the set screw. Just feed it up on there. Screw it down. Tighten the set screw. And then you want to do what they call an underwriter's knot. So you go forward and backwards, tuck it through, and pull it snug. They have to be real tight. And pull your cord down. And that'll prevent the cord from being yanked through. I think I got a little bit too much. Yeah. Move the knot up a little bit though. I got too much wire up there. Let's try it right there. There. See if that'll work. So next, we have to wire it on there. So as you recall, the smooth one is the hot one. So these ones are either Phillips or flathead, so that's nice. Bend these over. Zoom into there. A little more, a little more. Make sure it's, I loosen it up, make sure that is good and tucked, there we go. Good and tucked under that screw. So that screw will flatten it down, hold it down nice. We don't want any ends spraying out from the wire. And that down and around. There. Okay, we've got those wires on there. Nice and snugly. I might still have too much wire up here. I think I got too much wire up. But that's okay, that's easy to fix. Move the knot up a little bit, wherever we need it. Pull the slack down. Okay. Oh, so the knobs. The knobs. And this is kind of important. I think this is how they break. Where'd the knobs go? There they are. Now it says on the instructions, it comes with a shiny knob, which will look kind of nice on there, you know. But it says when you're removing it, if you know it's counterclockwise, if you just turn it without holding the base, you'll break the switch. Which, you know, if you get a kid in there trying to turn your light on and turn it back and forth the wrong way, right way, wrong way, right way, that could break the switch if they break that easy. So you got to hold the base to unscrew the knob so that it doesn't turn the switch in the wrong way and mess it up. Which, there, feels nice. That'll look nicer. Now let's see if we can get her on there. Push that down in there till it clicks. So we probably ought to. Okay. Oops, not straight. Let's get it straight. There. And what's next? What's next, boss? So I got to decide, do I want to use the new harp or the old one? Let's compare them. The new one certainly looks nicer. Oh, I don't know if that one will work. Nope, we'll use the old one. Okay. Stick the new harp on there, the old harp on there rather. So I didn't look at this. It's a new harp. Oh, it will work. I'm sorry. It'll work. Let's see. A little shorter, which I was thinking might actually be better. So I could have replaced the whole thing under there, but I didn't. I wasn't paying attention, so I didn't. That's a little sturdier. It looks nicer. It's a little shorter, which the lamp shade was sitting kind of high. I think that'll bring it down to look nicer. Gonna pause and plug the lamp in. Okay, I'm back. Let's see if it works. Let there be light. Ta-da! So it didn't go on the first click because this is not a the right kind of light bulb. You know, it's just a one step light bulb. So this switch is a three-way light switch. So make it brighter, brightest. And it's just a LED bulb, But anyway, now we have a beautiful lamp that my wife will love very much. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. I hope this helps.